Okay, next is info record. Okay, so here we are going in detail with the info record. This we have seen. Yeah, these are source of supplies. So out of which info record is one of the source of supply, like outline agreement and plant. So now we are going to learn for the info record. So some of the source of supplies which are info record, outline agreement, and plant. So these can be used as a source of supply. So in that info record we can create manually, or we can also generate at the time of creation of purchase order, quotation. Okay,
Hmm.
and also while creating a contract and outline agreement, we can generate info record. That is also allowed. So generally, the info record will be at general data. We maintain at purchase order and plant the data. Okay, that can be available, and mostly at purchasing data, we mostly maintain the price, the delivery time, the minimum quantity, and the purchase order text. Okay, these are the important things. So info record is used to maintain the data for specific material for the specific vendor. Okay, those information will be available in the info record. This is also one of the important master data for purchasing. So important information which are available in info records are like the price, conditions like maybe discounts, scales, those we can enter, and it has information from supplier master. Okay, it also has information from material also. If you're creating between material and the vendor, then for record and origin data from where the specific material is coming from, last purchase order information. If it is created out of quotation, it will have the quotation number and the price from the quotation, and it will have the price, and it has tolerance limit and planned delivery time. These are the important data which are available in the info record. We have other data also, but these are important. So we can create manually, or we can generate at the time of creation of quotation, purchase order, or outline agreement. Okay, for the as a Fiori app, we have maintained purchasing info record to create, change, or display info records. So with this app, you can only enter gross price, but no other conditions types are allowed, such as freight or discount. So if I want to add other conditions, I need to go to SAP GUI transactions only, ME12 or ME11 to add other conditions. Okay. App, it only allows to enter the gross price in the info record. Okay. So along with that, we have other apps like create purchasing info record, change purchasing info record, display. These are app, and monitor purchasing info record, price history. Okay, that is also one of the app which is available. And as a GUI, we have ME11, ME12, ME13 to create, change, and display info records. And we have reports also for the info record. So ME1L, so report is available for the vendor, ME1M for the material, ME1W for corresponds to material group. Okay, so ME1P, ME1E, this report is available for the price history. Okay, to check the price history for the info record. Any changes happened in the price in the history of the info record that we can check. ME1E and ME1P. So info record structure, I think it has initial screen where we can select what info record we need to create, what org data. So, and we have general data where it has supplier and material information, text information, and purchasing data and purchasing and plant data. It has same data but maintain at different org levels like plant delivery time, price, okay, and conditions. Okay, these are the important data and org level in which the info record will be created. General data, purchase order data, and purchasing and plant data. To save conditions at plant level, so we need to have this customized settings available for the plant. Then only we can save the price at the plant level. Okay, if I want to create this data and if I want to maintain the price at plant level, so this should be activated. Then only it will allow at the customizing. Okay, purchasing conditions, define condition control at plant level. Okay, so for the plant, it should be activated. So generally, default price for purchase order is mostly the info record. Okay, that will be used. So that's why info record is considered the default price document for the purchase order. Okay, this is how the price will be picked up. So there are two info records here, right? One is at purchase order level. If you see here, this is maintained at purchase order level. There's no plant involved here. 101C, the price is 10. Okay, the price is 10. And here plant is 1010. So when it's not specific to any plant, so the price is coming up. But in this case, they have maintained same purchase order. The plant is different, 3000. The price is it's maintained specifically at plant level. So you can say it is picked as a 9. Here, if I see, if I remove plant 3000, if I enter 1010, the 10 will come here also. Okay. So here the plant specific data is there. So it is fetching the plant specific data. Okay. Any doubt? Hello, Vijay?
I'm there, sir. Tell me.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so even in the info record, the price is available. As I told, right, this is depends on the validity period. So if it is within validity period only, it will suggest. Otherwise, even the price is there, it won't suggest. Sometimes people may see the price is there, why it is not suggesting. That is because of the validity period is expired. So it won't suggest in that case. And also we have an option called this price date category in the info record. So we can select the price date. It may be selected at the time of GR, the different price. Maybe during PO creation, the price may be different. While doing GR, the price may be different. So in that case, we set the price date category as GR. At the time of GR, what price is there, that price will be picked up from the info record. Okay. So like that system will automatically pick up based on the price date category. And we have another function, this we can learn in the coming sessions. We have one parameter called EVO, that is the customizing setting actually. It is called as a default value for purchaser. So for buyer, there will be default values be given based on this parameter. So based on this, we can control the whether the info record price can be maintained or not by the buyer. Okay, that is, you can control it using that parameter. And we have in this info update indicator in PO quotation outline agreements. Accordingly, it will create or update the info record. So condition never created or updated by the info update indicator in the purchase order. It only shows the last purchase order. Okay, from there it will fit the price, the last purchasing document. So generally in the text, there are two kinds of text are there in the info record. One is normal text, that is info text. Other one is purchase order text. Okay, the purchase order text will be copied into the PO when we create. Okay, with reference to that info
Mhm.
record. And we can also select this no metal text indicator so that if there is any text maintained in the metal master, that won't come. Okay, it
Okay.
won't show up. So SAP Fury app managed info currently does not support text settings. Yeah. So this app will not support to maintain it. next or update. So we have to use GUI transaction only. Okay, info record create. So app manage purchasing info record. Create. So info category, you are selecting purchase org, purchasing group, supplier. So material group. So plant delivery time, we are entering at the purchase org level. Standard order quantity. So price we are entering. So validity date, we can see valid from valid to date for the price. So 19 euro. Click on create. So info record is created. Create text in info record. Okay, I think text will not be allowed in Fiori app, so they're showing up in a GUI screen. So in the app, it is not available. So they're going to normal transaction M11. Okay, here itself. Material, purchase org, plant. So purchasing data, plant delivery time, standard quantity, net price. So note text, not the material text means the material text will not be copied. So now we are going to text tab and we can maintain the purchase order text and the info memo. So these are the two text types, info memo and purchase order text. So generally, purchase order text will be maintained. So now we are creating one info record without plant. So there are two info records we created, one with plant, one without plant. So accordingly, if I create a PO, so in the note section, you can see in the info record PO text, that text what we enter, right? That is copied here. You can see origin guarantee. So material PO text has been selected, no material. So it should be blank only. Okay, it is blank. So that's how the text will be influenced.